Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome to a little bit of After Dark Peglin. I wanted to play something, it's late at night, and I figured, why not just play a little bit of Peglin? Don't have the energy for anything else, but I have the energy for a little bit of Peglin, trying to work on that final round roll victory. I was looking at the orbs and relics for the round roll, by the way, because I've been seeing a lot of these common orbs. I mean, they are common, but I've been seeing them just far too many times recently. I thought I would look at what the orbs and relics are for the character. I've learned a couple of things. First of all, I really thought that there was going to be a healing orb somewhere in the round rolls set, but there's not. There's no healing orbs in the round rolls set, with the exception of the lowly Restorb. There's no Docked Orb and no Necrorb. So I guess maybe just take Restorbs whenever they show up, because you're not going to get healing from any other orb source. You can still get corn, and you can still get cookie, and you can still get the meat on reload. Infernal Ingot, of course, if you get the event, but I think that's all of the relics that give you healing, so yeah, really hard for the round roll to get HP back, which I think is a major detriment to the character, because Belusion is not guaranteed, so you're gonna take damage if you're trying to use Belusion to block damage. I also realized that probably the reason why I'm not getting a lot of good piercing orbs for the round roll is that Roundabout is a common orb that only has piercing 1. Ice Circle and Echo Orb are the only two. You know, I'm not gonna say that, because you do have Cleave Orb, which maybe I should be thinking about Cleave Orb a little bit more, but you can only get 1 crit on the board with the Cleave Orb, so Cleave Orb is a roundabout that you have to crit in order for it to pierce anyways. So it has piercing 0 to infinity. But Ice Circle and Echo Orb are the only two, like, piercing orbs. And then, of course, you have Poltergeist, and go for the Ice Circle on rare. So if I exclude Cleave Orb, there's only 5 piercing orbs, like orbs that can pierce unlimited numbers of enemies with very little setup. This one requires a major setup. And if you disclude Roundabout, because it only has piercing 1, there's only 4 orbs that really have piercing all. Cauldron Bubble can hit all, but it doesn't do that much damage. I guess Echo Orb doesn't, but the idea is that you do a lot of damage and then you Echo Orb the shot. So I guess Cauldron Bubble maybe you can add on there. But yeah, not a lot of piercing in the orbs for the character, considering how important it is to have piercing. It seems strange, doesn't it? It seems very strange that it's so damn hard to get piercing in the deck at all. I was also looking at the relics, just kind of looking to see what there was available. The only healing, of course, is Cookie, Steak. I guess the Rallying Heart kind of is healing, although you don't really want to be healing off of it. And then, of course, Corn. So yeah, that's about it. There's a couple of relics that do give you piercing or overflow, but those are kind of hard to come by. And I'm going through all of this because I've just been noticing the difficulty of playing round roll compared to the other characters and the other archetypes that you can roll with them. You know, Peglin having more options is really nice for the relics from chests, because there's a lot of relics in this game that just don't matter. So having another opportunity to pick up a relic that matters is really good. Paladin, I love the Bulwark Shield. You take a lot of chip damage in this game. To be able to block a lot of that chip damage over every fight is really handy. And the Sphere is one of the best piercing orbs you can get as the Paladin, and he just starts with it, which is crazy. And then Spinventor, I have a little bit of a hard time playing as the Spinventor, but his +1/+2 is really nice. He doesn't have any piercing orbs though in his common loadout, You have to go to the uncommon to get those. And it's Ice Circle, Blast Sectorb, Echo Orb. I guess Echo Orb. Echo Orb's not rare? Poltergeist is rare. Wait. Is this why I'm confused? Are different orbs different rarities? No. Ice Circle and Echo Orb are uncommon on the round roll as well, right? I'm sorry for like taking a moment doing this, but like this is important research, man. Yeah, they aren't common. Echo Orb's I thought Echo Orb was rare. I really did. I'd love to get a bomb build. Let's see what happens. Round roll play, Crucible 20. Let's do it. Money collected post-navigation is worth more. Flying enemies take more damage and are attacked horizontally. Evading attacks gains Spiness. I think that Spiness is not a effective way of playing. I think that Dodgy Dagger is not a very effective relic. If you're relying on this to gain Spiness and you fight the wall, you're screwed. If you fight the many of the elites, you're screwed. Many of the enemies that just hit you hard but not often, you're screwed. Now you could build up a lot of evasion for the situations, but not against the wall hand elite, not against the wall boss. And because Illusion is not a guarantee, I really don't like Dodgy Dagger. Grabby Hand, I just don't think there's enough flying enemies for this to really matter. If it gave the shot piercing, that's one thing, because you could kill all of the annoying flyers and then have to deal with the ground units, but the flyers would be gone. It's fine for like the QR code boss fight, but that's it. Every other flying enemy just kind of dies to bombs or whatever else you have. So I guess we're taking navigation inflation for a little bit of extra cash on the run. Oh, it's the freaking mole, man. And I hate fighting the mole boss here because it means that evasive maneuver orb is potentially not useless because you could still get some evasion and you could potentially evade a shot from the boss. However, what's most likely, I think, is that you're just gonna be hitting the tree and you're not gonna be killing the tree and the tree is gonna be buffing him, and then all of a sudden when you're fighting him, you're gonna have to deal with the fact that the tree is something that you, I wish they didn't all die here, this is bad. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that that they're all that all your shots are just gonna do nothing until you kill the tree and you're gonna buff his me circle, and I guess you just have to, you know, cross your fingers and hope that the Belusion can save you. But Belusion is not good. It's weird because like you have to kill, if you want the Belusion to dodge the hit from the mole, you need multiple ways of gaining Belusion because you need to be able to gain it before you shuffle multiple times, and you still need a way of killing the backline plants before they eat your Belusion. So it's like you need piercing in order for the evasive maneuver orb hitting the tree to not matter. You still need piercing in your deck to kill the plants or bombs, but it's a funny archetype that I don't quite understand. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go. I'm not gonna risk fire. I'm not gonna risk going in a different direction. I'm just gonna go, oh, well, maybe we should get the money. We do have navigation inflation. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. It is probably worth it to risk going in the wrong direction in order to pick up a bunch of extra cash. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we can get the bomb cash relic as well, because if you get the bomb cash relic, then the bombs are worth 20 gold each, which is 1 upgrade per bomb that you hit post navigation, and that, you know, that's a lot. When you're talking about those numbers, that's worth. You know, I guess I'm glad I threw it. It gave me 1 coin before it missed. Okay, you're living for 1 more turn. You know what? It's possible we'll get the big fat ball. We did not get the big fat ball. Gonna gain 2 more coins. No. Well, I can add something. So like I look at this and I'm like, okay, what helps us against the mole? I guess doing a lot of damage helps on the mole fight, but you might as well upgrade the evasive maneuver orb to also get the Belusion instead. Because if you can kill the tree in a couple of hits, then you won't be able to buff him. But doing 1,000 damage in a couple of shots on Act 1 is pretty hard. Refresh Circle, you know, I kind of wish I had a cookie. Again, you know, it's one of the few ways of healing as his character. Starting with a cookie on those 3 relic options at the beginning of the run would be nice. And Ballad, I just don't see it really mattering too much. It's not good enough. So I'm just going to upgrade. I'm going to go for cash because it doesn't matter if we go left or right here. I'm going to see if I can get pretty much anything. And I'm actually going to go hard for money, I think. Okay. We got like 20 gold, took 5 damage. That is worth it. It is worth it. Oh, god damn. Well, it's a complete total waste. Ugh. Love the question marks in this game. Bad cheese. Complete waste of a relic as well, unfortunately. We'll have one opportunity to add something before we have to fight this elite. I've decided to fight elites again. For a while, I wasn't. But I think for good reason. I think that the elite fights are almost, not even almost, I think they're just too difficult for what you get out of them. But that being said, I think that, nice, when you're dealing with this difficulty of Peglin, like I want to win the run, I want to win the runs. I think that fighting the elites increases the chance of any individual run being a success. But if it fails, I don't really mind like restarting again. If it takes a little bit of additional time, it takes a little bit of additional time. I'm not here to win every single Peglin run. I'm here to try to win every run once, if that makes sense. So like, sure, you know, make this run, make me have to do more runs, but I'm gonna be aggressive so that if I die early, you know, all that's happening is that I have to do the first floor again. Who cares? Okay, he is dead. 66 coins, not that bad. So yeah, like roundabout, it's it just shows up every time. Swashbuckle orb. Money contributes an additional triple damage. Can target any enemy. So like I'm not going to take this. I can't really target any enemy. Concentrication maybe, because it does do a lot of damage and enables me to hit things, but I might just take the roundabout because it's piercing. I mean, I have to add something. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can just take a maneuver orb and hope for the best. There's a couple of elite fights that we can handle even with just maneuver orb. But like I look at this and I'm like, you know, eye circle can pierce all enemies. And one exploitable pretty much never matters. Start here. Might as well add it. 41 gold. I mean, I'm gonna fight the elite. I guess I will take a concentrication. It's a targeted orb, which means it's not gonna be ideal. But that being said, I think the damage could be okay, depending on what elite we're fighting. This is probably not the one that I wanted to fight, but that's okay. But if we can get a good, you know, evasive maneuver orb, that'll be nice. I doubt we're gonna kill, you know, one on one turn, but almost. So the one in the back fired first. Because the one in the back fired first, it is possible that I can kill the one in the front, and then it doesn't even get a chance to shoot. And here's where, you know, the Belusion works or it doesn't, but I'm not gonna rely on it. Okay, that's pretty good. We need to kind of work our way over here and hit the refresh. I mean, it's not gonna be on the shot, but we need to hit it. Which is what this is for. Honestly, like, I'm impressed at the speed at which we're killing these guys. Might as well fire this one. actually gonna hit the crit, but that's not gonna happen. So this hasn't gone that badly. It hasn't gone great. And we're gonna need some, you know, better orbs and better relics at some point. But for now, you know, we'll be at, assuming he hits, we'll be at 40 HP. 39, right, because you do 6. I can never remember which ones do 6 and which ones do more than 6. It didn't go too badly. Game, I don't want roundabout. But like, what are we gonna take instead of roundabout? Weak crit damage that cannot be modified. Effects that apply plus X plus Y instead provide plus 5X plus 5Y. I mean, one ballad and all of a sudden this thing is like 20 base damage. Maybe we can do something with that. Whenever a crit is triggered, apply random debuff to the targeted enemy. I'm just gonna take the oboe, something that can help me to block damage over time, I think. Damage over time in the sense of enemies are gonna be hitting me over time. Extraordinary. I suppose if we thin out the deck, potentially remove the only other crit from the board, we could get like the pendant boss relic. And then all of a sudden this thing is a like killer shot. As long as we don't hit the crit. It goes very anti-synergistical with what you want to do with this character, but sometimes that is in your best interest. Let's try to kill you and, I don't know, maybe hit a bomb. We hit a bomb. I don't know if I can hit. He missed with 4 blind, but he had 5 HP. You also missed? Oh, they do 1 damage. I shouldn't be attacking them. Ah, crap. It's okay. Blue slime will die. Yeah, we shouldn't care about the spooters because we just took the oboe. Ya dummy? Ya dummy? Yeah, we're gonna get a chest after this. Hopefully it's something good. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're not gonna be getting another shot after this. This is our last shot. So just try to get coins. Got 1. It's fine. Never mind, we are definitely gonna get 1 more shot because it's a spider. A Spider-Man who can't do anything. This would be a perfect opportunity for like some sort of infinite healing synergy with like a cookie and infinite refreshes. I don't know how that would work, but boy, would I love to see it. Okay, Swash Bucklorb, another ballad, and a Collider Ball damage. I can't. Although with the intentional oboe, it's less health loss. And it is AoE. So dangerous, isn't it? 200. What's 8? You know what's weird is that I think, okay, what if we got safety pegulations? It would reduce the damage from this to 2, and then with oboe we would take 1 damage. Right now we take 4 per red bomb. But we need some way of actually killing this guy. So instead of upgrading my only few orbs, I guess I'm going to try and take that's a lot of money. I'm gonna try to take another Collider Ball damage build. 1 illusion for every coin collected. Not particularly great, but could in theory help us to dodge the first shot from the mole. Well, at least the first bat is dead, leaves us the opportunity to hit the bombs. Actually, the damage from that is pretty good, even just by default. Not a particularly, like, strong pick, but I don't think we need strong picks. We need picks. We need anything. Poison, good, you're dead. I would love to hit this refresh. Problem is, of course, the walls, as I've learned, depending on whether or not you hit the crack, you could have a different shot bounce. Because the walls are multiple pieces. Instead of being one distinct flat surface, it's a whole bunch of little squares. I can't believe you lived, but then you died. Why did you die? Bad cheese. All right, fair. Okay, we need some upgrades. I'm tossing in the ballad. You wanna know why? Because if we get a lucky shot, it is entirely possible that we could ballad, get extraordinary, get the dude in front of us, and then wipe him. It's incredibly unlikely, but it theoretically could happen. So I'm taking the odds, basically. Do you fire the terror ball or do you fire the maneuver orb? I think you fire the maneuver orb with the understanding that you're not gonna crit. Oh, every time you hit around what you wanna hit. I'm still fine with it. What a shot. But now we get the Spiness, and then with the extraordinary coming up, we can do something with that. Do you fire the collateral damage? You know, why not? Just don't hit all the bombs, but I think hitting one is totally acceptable, just to get the fight done a little bit sooner. I think at some point you gotta take those odds. You gotta just say, you know what, we gotta hit the bombs. Speaking of gotta hit the bombs, I think we gotta hit the bombs now. Well, okay, that's a lot of self. I mean, they're dead, but that's a lot of self damage. But only 4. And we we got a Bob Orb and an Ice Circle. Look, I'm gonna take the Bob Orb and heal. Because there's a, oh no, we got corn. You know what that means, right? It means this run has to win. I'm taking Bob Orb because bombs are still good. Orb and battle rewards contain an additional option. Well, it's a little late for that. Well, we'll have 4 boss relic choices, I guess. Damage enemies just by hitting pegs. I mean, dude, I don't know. With corn, anything's possible. We can out-heal the damage we do to ourselves with collateral damage now, theoretically. All right. And of course, we have to hit the tree, so let's smack it. Yeah, you know, at least we did get a, what a shot. At least we did get a transferency out there. So I will be firing collateral damage. This is I mean, all of the boss fights, really. We just have to do the fight as quickly as possible. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Illusion did not work, unfortunately. Trying to spawn a couple of extra bombs on the field, if possible. I mean, he's getting weak. He's getting weak. I wish it didn't hit the crit, but, you know, oh well. I suppose that was probably not the right time to shoot that, because what were we gonna do with the, oh, I missed both. What were we gonna do with the shot, really? There's a dodge, thank you. I mean, I appreciate these. Overkilled the plant by 200. I find myself doing that often. I overkill one of the plants by hundreds of damage that is just completely wasted, unfortunately. I don't know what else to do about it though. Like, I don't think there's anything to do about it. That's part of the luck. I would like to hit the bomb, which kills him because of the transferency. It's something. It's something. So I think you upgrade the bomb. I think you maybe go magnet. Magnet could be kind of nice here. And try to just build into the bombs. We have healing because of the corn, and we have the oboe. We do less self-damage. Try to do something. I don't want Sealed Conviction. I don't want Curse Mask. I don't want this. It's too early. Thinking Curse. No, Curse Mask is bad. We'll take the Magnet. Hey, you know, at least we made it through Act 1. But, well, you know, if we can stack up Illusion, it does work well against this boss. Oh, no. Haha. Boy, I wish you didn't have strength against my shots. Oh, you're gonna reflect that. It was only 8. It was only 8. And then with a little bit of finesse, maybe future shots can be a little bit stronger. Oh, you're gonna reflect that too, huh? Cost me on my dodge? All right, well. Again, this is one of those situations where it's like, I think you hit the bombs. I think with the bombs being on the board, maybe you take less damage. All right, it's a lot of self-damage. But it prevented him from reflecting, because we did kill him thanks to the bombs. So, you know, it kind of worked. It kind of worked. So I think another maneuver orb is actually smart, to stack up Illusion for the boss. We don't need to upgrade it right now. I think we are going to fight the elite, and honestly, double chest, double shop. It's possible we could buy something before we fight. It's actually 3 chests, 2 shops, and only 1 elite on this path, but I guess we'll do it anyways. So then you have the question of, should you spend your money now or save it for the shops? So, dude, I don't know. Oh, this fight's gonna suck. But at least we have the oboe, so we take a little bit less damage, which is pretty nice. Still hard for us to do any damage without getting to the bombs faster. There's a reason why I upgraded this too, to give me bombs when I draw it, because we're gonna need it. Ideally also, I'd rather not have to... That's not enough bombs. I'd rather not have to heal, if at all possible. Potentially we don't have to, because we do have the corn. We just need some good fights where we don't take damage. We're not really getting those right now. I'd love this to hit the... I should have definitely aimed at the mage, but also please hit the bombs. This is what I have you here for. Okay, we hit the bomb. Why did he live? Oh, because he healed, didn't he? Maybe not playing the best right now. You know what? Look at that, big brain play. So again, with the shops coming up, do you upgrade your orbs? I think you upgrade the evasive maneuver orb. Now, was that worth it? I mean, it all depends. If we get a good fight and somehow we get like a good corn play, you know, that could definitely be worth it. This is a great bomb fight when we get the Bob Orb. Should have maybe even killed the jumper first. I'm more scared of him. That went pretty nice. One bomb activated. That's not enough. Ah, crap. I mean, at this point, we don't need to fire the red bombs. Yeah, they're all dead. Not ideal. Darkness Etterball can work for the boss. I don't like it. Because while it can work, it's, you know, probably not. I stand by that. Because it's highly likely that there's going to be dudes in front of the boss. Upgrade an orb. You know? Upgrade that for now. Now we're gonna save our money, I think, for the shop. Where we're gonna fire collateral damage. I have to kill these enemies. Oh! How dare you? Well, at least hit, okay, you didn't even shoot any of the bombs. You just bounced around a whole bunch. And you hit one and you missed the red bomb, which is the one I needed you to hit. It's all going wrong, just like already, like freaking instantly, man. I maybe was a little bit too quick on these shots, but I think they're all dead though, because I hit enough bombs. Oh man, just hit the freaking bombs earlier. We got 12 damn HP. We have to heal. Still want to save my money. Because we've got 2 combats and then 2 shops. You know, at least you're gonna give me a fight like this, I'm happy. $200 damage, you're dead, beautiful. Kill 1 per turn before we get to Bob Orb. Do what you gotta do. Concentrication! You just go into the pit half the time, you piece of garbage. Sometimes it bounces around and does 2,000 damage, sometimes it does 50. I accidentally fired the pebble instead of passing and firing the mallet. That's how, like, out of it I am right now. It's gonna cost me 1 turn of getting hit by ranged minions, because otherwise I could have had the evasive maneuver orb out by this point. We have 52 Illusion though, hopefully we get some dodges. Well, maybe. Do we even need to hit the bomb? Yes. We need to hit the crit, yes. We need to hit the bomb though. Could hit the bomb over here, but I'd love to hit that one. Oh, the bombs only do 40 damage, not 50. That's right, that's right. That's why this guy lived on one of those previous turns. When I was like, how did he not die? Well, because, you know, the bombs didn't do as much damage as you thought that they did, dummy. And that's okay. It's okay to be a dummy. Killing this guy is still gonna be annoying, but, you know, hopefully this 18-2 extraordinary, you know, helps. It'll never be buffed by exploitable, but the damage it can do is actually pretty strong. We should fire this, because if we don't, he's gonna kill us, or hit us. If we can kill him, it's worth the damage that we can take. So we hit 2 of them, we hit 3 of them. We hit 4 of them. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm actually, look, I don't think we can survive against Ballista. I think that because it fires every 4 turns, it's gonna be too hard to stack up enough evasive maneuver orb to get enough HP to survive the fight. I'm actually just gonna not heal. I'm gonna wait. Well, actually now, that definitely changes with persist. I'm gonna take persist. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just try and heal, get to the shop, and just see what happens once we get there. Okay. We got the 250 damage first shot, which I'm always hopeful for. Okay, 75 damage follow-up, not so good. Just hit the bombs. Hit the bombs. Hit the bombs. I'm okay aiming for a dude with a shield, even though it's gonna lower our output here a little bit. You know, it is worth it, I think. It is not worth it. That did not go as planned. One red bomb activated, one black bomb activated. They're all dead. So that was worth it. 120. You see, this is where it gets tough because I could heal, but then we won't be able to afford. We could still afford if I hit 2 coins going on the left route. Okay, heal. Hit 2 coins going left, please. Please hit 2 coins and please go left. 1, 2. I'll take it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, we can afford 2 relics, and that's it. Refresh his move. Not what I'm looking for. Healing post-battle. Man, I really wish that there was a battle that I could use this on. Instead, I'm gonna go to the shop. Attack supply infection, bombs detonate in 1 hit, increase your held money. Cookie. Well, cookie could work. We don't really have like a refresh build or anything. Start with money. These are the worst relics. Like, Jesus, man. Come on, give me something that actually like helps. No first turn on a reload is nice, but honestly, because we have the cookie, I think we just go for the refresh. We have to get 4 HP, and yes, that is right. We have to get 4 HP in order to live on this turn. Okay, we got 4 HP. Now we still need to live. Not a very good shot. Do you fire the collider ball? That's the other question, by the way. I think I'm gonna fire the collider ball. Because here's the thing, we need to hit a bomb in order to live, or unless we kill this guy, and we need to heal anyways, and we have to kill the boss. Like, we're dead. We're dead. Aren't we? Yes. All right, we'll go out with a bang then. All right. Oh, right, I forgot about the Belusion. Maybe we're not dead. Maybe we're not dead. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, but maybe we're not dead. We've got bombs on the board. We can potentially out-heal the next attack, but realistically, we're just gonna be hitting the evasive maneuver orb. It could work, could work. And every cookie is also potential life. Thankful for the magnet kind of helping us out here a little bit. The bombs are going to help us with some of the crowd control. Not enough, but you know, it is possible. We are going to live through another shot because we're not going to die on this one. I'd love to hit 1 red bomb. Perfect. We need to hit the red bombs to make sure we don't die from these guys. Okay. I'm starting to think that we might do this, which is stupid. Like, this run does not deserve to win. But we've got double evasive maneuver orb coming up. And I don't think he's gonna be able to kill me. I just wanna hit the crit on the right. We're not gonna hit the crit, but we will stack up enough Belusion. Easy crit, easy crit. Oh my god. This is one of the situations where the Belusion, in fact, did keep us alive. Barely. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. We are not going to upgrade these, because I don't think they need upgrading. A rub orb could be real nice. A heal for 16. We have the relic, and it's still only. Wait, this is how. No, we're down 16 health. It's got to heal more than 16. It's got to heal like 25. I'm going to upgrade. I'm upgrading the collider ball damage. Now, what the hell do we take here? Jesus. Multi-ball? I mean, we could get a lot of bombs on the board with multi-ball. -2/-2 is not that bad if you're firing the extraordinary. And a 6 damage crit evasive maneuver orb is not that bad with the magnet. With the magnet affecting 2 balls, it is likely that we could actually hit a crit. And we could hit more refreshes on the board as well. And it's going to work well with corn. All orbs get morbid, but boards contain half as many refreshes. We don't need morbid. It'll help the corn, but it'll hurt the bombs. Dude, I'm taking Matrushka, I think. This is stupid. Matrushka is almost always a pain in the ass, but I think because of our relics and the fact that we've got these double bombs and the fact that we want to hit crits most of the time, I'm going to try it. QR. Oh, no. Well, I mean, okay. I don't know. I got to think about this. What the hell are we going to do? We need a discard to get to anything that's worth firing. Beautiful shot. I mean, we could just freaking die on this one fight right here. I don't know. Wow. I don't know what to do. Dude, we have no piercing without the bombs. This is horrible. But like, what piercing showed up except for the roundabout, which is just a goddamn awful orb to begin with. It's so bad. Yeah, I'll take, I don't know, what the hell is it even? It's 1 piercing, but only if you hit the crit specifically. That doesn't sound bad. Trust me, it is bad. Okay, at this point, the mushroom's not the problem. This guy's the problem. Well, at least we have a way to, or a reason to heal now. Honestly, I'm just gonna fire this again. This is a fight where we're just gonna have to try to survive it. It makes me a little bit worried about future mushroom fights, I'll tell you that much. That's not even close to being enough damage. My hope is just really that we can just heal eventually, or maybe just get down to the bob orbs. Like, how many shops are there? 1. Dude, there needs to be more shops. There needs to be more reliable way of removal. Like, there we go. Once we actually, like, get our bombs, it's not that bad at all. We have to fight the elites on this floor. I hate to say it, but, like, I gotta try to find bomb-related relics. I'm not taking a roundabout. I have decided roundabout is round a goddamn useless, as far as I'm concerned. It's out of here. Instead, I will upgrade concentrication. I'll upgrade 1 at a time. There's also no money to pick up. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna go down. realistically, what we need is piercing, or we need to get to the bombs faster. What we don't really care about is one more targeted orb. We're probably never going to reload. I mean, I'm glad to have it, but it's not going to pretty much ever come into play. I guess Pegta is our best boss here, thinking about it. As horrible as that sounds, I think that is correct. We have multi-ball. We can potentially stack up Delusion. We have the magnet. It would be really nice to hit some of these refreshes though, but you know, we do have the aforementioned multi-ball and med 12 damage. I mean, I'm gonna fire at the crits. I'm not gonna not fire at the crits, but man, it would be nice to do like anything. Honestly, extra ordinary was kind of nice there. Can we do it again? I want to like get right there. Right there, right there, right there. All right. Well, I guess we are like a Pegta build, I suppose. An anti-Pegta build. Shop coming up. I'm going to not spend my money. Crits gain finesse. Hits convert into bombs. Bombs do more damage. Tough call. I mean, making more bombs is nice. Hit is something that we're doing a lot with the Matrushka, but just doing more damage with the bombs is also pretty productive because it just makes the bombs better, the ones that we are firing and hitting. But making bombs does give your shots a little bit of a oomph, I suppose. And I suppose it's also possible that we could, in fact, probably go left, left, then right. It is possible that we could, in fact, oh, we should not go into the combat though. I should have gone to the right. It is possible that we could, in fact, this one's fine, get Parallel Boomiverse so that when we make bombs, we'll make a second bomb. Am I really like planning my run around getting that one specific relic? No, but it would be nice to have. If it shows up, I'm not gonna kick it out of bed. That was a nice little semi-bomb hose. You know what I'm saying? This one's gonna be a little bit worse though, because there weren't as many pegs on the board. At least we did hit the refresh though. Also, we don't have any, oh, thank you. Any Spiness active, now we do. Honestly, though, this is fine. We're healing a lot passively. Pardon me? Okay. How about this? There you go. Yeah, that didn't go too badly. I'm not picking up what I want from these relics, though. I'll tell you that. Save our money, because we got a shop coming up, and, you know, even if we can't... I'm just gonna hit the black hole. Even if we can't buy 2 good relics, we can remove something. Refreshing gives you scaling. That's not bad. It's one of the better common relics you can get. Gee, and these suck. This is our shop? F me, man. And we've got 3 fights coming. We have to go for the rare because we... If it is true that elites always give you rares, we need like... We need rares. But this is awful. This is awful. The chance for rare relics to appear in chests is increased by 50%. If we have nothing else to spend the money on, we can do that. So let's remove the Terraball. I'll buy Orbert Story on the off chance that we can potentially, in fact, get a rare from this. It is not a rare. It's a illusion gives you crits. I guess it's not bad. It sucks for one of our orbs, but we're not gonna stack up that much illusion on the QR fight. They're gonna eat it. Okay, well, it's gonna be one of these fights, huh? Well, this sucks. Here's the thing, the mushrooms attack every other turn, but the slimes attack every turn, but the slime in the back is the one that gets buffed the most, and the mushroom in the front is the one that buffs the most slimes. But we gotta kill them. So like, which one do you go for first? I'm gonna go for the front mushroom first. I'm gonna hope we can get that crit in there. We're not gonna get the crit, unfortunately. Ah, crap. Bomb orbs at the very damn bottom, too. Oh, I hate it. Hate when that happens. I just wanted the Belusion. Although it's, oh, the spider's gonna eat all of the freaking Belusion. Ah, crap. Also, thank you for activating a crit on this extra Orbinary that I didn't want to crit. Not a high-powered shot. I guess not killing the slimes is the best call here, because if you don't kill the slime, you can focus on the mushrooms. Well, not like that. So what we really want to do now is just really get more bombs on the board. Why are some of these white? Oh, because they're the spider shots. You jerk. Thank you for hitting the crit there. You left him alive with 6 HP. We don't need to fire Ballad, I'm realizing. We need to fire the bombs. The bombs are the things that actually do the damage. So, realizing that, this fight didn't go that badly. I mean, we're still taking damage, of course, but hopefully not for too much longer. And we didn't take that much damage because we are able to heal quite a bit. But that fight, it's one of the harder ones that we're gonna have to face. Definitely heal. Thank God we have the heart. Maybe we can enter the QR code fight at full health. But like, if it takes this long to kill 3 mushrooms, how are we gonna do 5,000 damage? I'm kind of resting a lot of my hopes and dreams on this fight right here. Recombobulator, parallel boomiverse. Oh, F you. Hate this fight. And it's not like we're gonna be firing any bramble shots in there. You just hit so few pegs when your balls are bouncing. So hard to get anything done. They all swim around so quickly, it's hard to figure out what's going on. You know, we will be able to... Why is this one so... Oh, because it's magnetized. We will be able to... At least we're firing something here. Gain the Belusion here in a second. So let's get that going. Hey, at least we did hit the crit. We already were critted, but at least we hit the crit. 88 Delusion, half it to 44, rinse and repeat. Fire on this side. Okay, fire like here. 300 damage is not that bad. Didn't get the Delusion on that one. 199, not quite dead. Wasn't even 199, was it? If you have 45 Belusion, it is almost a guaranteed crit, which again, could be bad. And you know, it wasn't too bad. We don't have to heal. Whenever crit is triggered, gain Belusion. Whenever an enemy spawns, gain Belusion. Randomly roll stats between -3 and +3. Oh, this is garbage. This is so garbage. Not exactly the relics I had in mind. Okay, so this is worthless. This is great or bad, and this is minimal. Ah, oh, freaking hell, man. And like this is part of the problem. Like these relics just are awful. Compared to what we're looking for, like the game-winning rares, they're the same quality as these, but actually good, and these are just all trash. Like this is the ultimate gamble. I guess we'll take Belusion and just have more Belusion, I suppose. There you go, pick up 1 coin. There's only 1 crit on the board. Honestly, I was hoping for this. I was hoping for another Pegta fight. Because we did well against the previous Pegta. I'm doing this just to shuffle, really. Come on. I need to get to the evasive maneuver orbs. But also, triggering crits helps, so not a bad idea. Yeah, I was hoping for another elite fight. I don't know if I was hoping for Pegta, but this is what we have. I'll admit I don't know how to actually make these shots land. But it's okay, you know, as long as we live, we will have enough money and combats ahead of us to recover. We can heal. Honestly, I don't think we even need to, you know, triggering a crit gaining Belusion kind of keeps the combo going, doesn't it? How was that shot so bad? We don't need to fire collateral ball damage. We just need to do a little bit of extra damage. Get some right here, right here. There you go. I still don't know how we're gonna beat QR fight. That's gonna be a hard one. Affected by Spiness multiple times, activates crits multiple times. Affected by Spiness multiple times. Activates crits multiple times. So it can gain Belusion and it can do better damage. You know, I think it's too little. I don't know what we need to add to make it work. Maybe literally just a rub orb, honestly. Maybe we just need something to bounce around forever and hit a whole bunch of pegs. Because, like, okay, if we first get Ballad, and then we fire the Ballad a couple of times, and then we fire this a couple of times, and we get the crit, which gives us a little bit of Belusion, maybe we can make something work there. Which maybe we need, because actually, Extraordinary will never work. It's pretty much always going to be critting. Not literally, but almost always is going to be critting. So do you add this? It's affected by Spiness 3 times. So right now on this fight, it would have given us an extra 27 damage. So it would be a 32 crit damage orb. It's small, but you know what? F it, add it. Since I don't know what to do, add it. When they move, they leave a copy. You know, why not? We're not gonna reload, so that one is out of it. When they move, leave a copy. Now a shuffle orb would be very handy to have. Oh, this fight, man. At least it's not one of the garbage ones that can kill you, like, immediately. But it's gonna be a while until we can get to evasive maneuver orb. All right. I would say that was not a good shot. You know what? Kill the... kill the bat. It's dead. We also hit a bomb. We hit another bomb. We hit some bombs, some black bombs. Maybe just hitting the bombs and killing the worms is the best call here. We hit like 3 or 4. We definitely hit a minimum of 4, so everything on the board is dead. And maybe that's literally just the best outcome. I suppose you're not dead technically. 38 HP. And we can heal. Thanks to the multi-ball, you know, we get a little bit of a trickle heal happening. 38, we've already healed. 8, 9, 10 HP. $11. Could be better. Oh, shock absorber. Shock absorber is the play. We're gonna have time to upgrade it too. Okay, this orb, it saves us a lot of damage from the red bombs. It also gives us good scaling for the fight because there's 20 bombs on the fight to begin with. Kind of wish I'd healed now. This fight's gonna suck. But there's nothing else to do except just hit the bombs. So we're just gonna start hitting them. I wish we hit more, honestly. We got some illusion though. Red bombs, black bombs, I don't care, but dude, you gotta hit something, okay? You gotta hit something. Not entirely certain why it's so hard to hit these bombs right now. You know, we're stacking Belusion. There we go, we hit a bomb, that's good. Maybe I should actually shoot the second dude here, who, if I can kill him, which is looking a little bit less likely right now, if I can kill him, he will explode and kill his friends. We have enough money to upgrade this and heal, so that's not too bad. And we heal for like almost 30 HP, so yeah, it's not looking too bad. I am gonna fire that. There you go. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. You can just throw it. Okay, upgrade collateral damage, heal, 85 HP. It's as good as we're gonna get it. Now, do you think we have a chance? Dude, I have no goddamn idea. You do fire this. You do fire this. Twice. Because we have collateral damage. We've got the oboe. That was a pretty decent amount of damage done. I want to hit that refresh right there. So it's gonna be like, we hit a refresh. One is dead. You have to kill one quickly. Because the sooner you kill one, dude, there's so many red bombs on the board though. The sooner you kill one, the sooner you kill the rest of them. Now, I'm just hoping that we can heal, avoid damage, Belusion, avoid the shots. 8 HP. That's gonna be tight. Like, I really, what are we looking for? We only have to hit like 5 bombs. I don't know where to aim. Because we need to hit pegs to heal as well here on this one. 11 HP, 2 HP, 100% dodge. Okay, we have to do 295 damage. Please. Please. We hit 1 red bomb. We hit 2 red bombs. But we have the health to survive it. We hit a crit. We've got a decent dodge chance. As long as we don't hit too many bombs, we've got the health to survive. Oh! Fuck you, Peglin! I don't believe it. This one-off recording session on a Sunday night at, it's Monday morning now, at 12:22 a.m. God damn. Holy shit. Talk about having barely what you need to survive in a Peglin run, but there you go. And in the end, it was a goddamn bomb build, wasn't it? Like, sure, the Belusion, it helped, absolutely. I loved having, okay, corn, literally important, otherwise we would die without it. Oboe, literally important, otherwise we would die without it. Cookie, we would die without it. Pendant, we would die without it. I think even multi-ball, we would die without it. There's a lot of that in here. And then there's a lot of fluff. Everything else is pretty much fluff. We don't need it. But having the ability to generate bombs and not take as much damage from them and have the oboe meant that each one of those bombs only did 3 damage, I believe, not 5. -1 from the shock absorber, -1 from the oboe. I'm glad I took a risk on it because we managed to do it. But good lord. And this is without having, with the exception of this, which probably, it helped, but not as much as you would want it to. We had no bomb relics either. We had no recombobulator, double bombs at the beginning of battle, no parallel boomiverse. Pegs have a chance of refreshing into bombs. We had this one, but we didn't have the other one. I wish it was easier to find those types of synergies. But man, I don't like. In the end, it was a bomb build, not really even that much of a round roll build. But I don't like the round roll. I think the round roll is not a good character, and I think part of that is because Belusion is not effective, not as effective as you need it to be, and the fact that it's so hard to get healing is very annoying. We had healing, not from orbs. There's only 1 healing orb, or storb, didn't show up, but we lucked into 2 healing relics, the corn and the cookie. I would have loved to have also picked up the Infernal Ingot. I feel like this is a run where that would have helped us because if we're healing with corn, Ingot is triple corn. So we would have had 4 times the corn if we had taken the Ingot. We could have actually out-healed the damage we were doing to ourselves with the explosions. Because with Persist especially, this is one of those fights where it's like, you don't plan on surviving if you have to shuffle. You want to kill the bosses before you have to shuffle. We would have been able to probably with it. We also had the pendant, I suppose. Because it's not like Cookie and Corn were enough on their own. We had to heal through payment. I'm tired. I guess I'm glad I did this run, though. Peglin Crucible 20 completed. And no, I'm not going to take Roundabout. I think Roundabout is garbage. For how much the game incentivizes you to have piercing on so many of the fights, the fact that it's so hard to come by is very frustrating. It's why I love playing the Paladin. He starts with the sphere. It has built-in piercing 3. The stats are good. And his block is guaranteed. You know, speaking of which, like with the round roll, you're never gonna be able to Belusion the red bomb damage. You can dodge enemy attacks and the fire post-battle navigation. But you know, think about it. You can only dodge the fire post-battle navigation once, guaranteed. And then if you have 100 Belusion, it's gonna get down to 50. If you're the Paladin and you have like 20 block, you can dodge the fire. You can block the fire 4 times. You have more opportunities. You can exploit the fact that the bulwark is a guarantee. Of course, you know, I say this like there's no positives to the round roll. And I don't mean that, because there are positives to the round roll. We saw it on the ballista fight. The reason why I took the second evasive maneuver orb, because the Belusion does work well on that fight. Does it work well on any other fight? That's the fight it works the best on. Dragon, not so much, because the Dragon's Breath is still gonna hit you. And then he does the big damage swipe 1 turn after. So the Dragon's Breath, it'll drop your Belusion down to like 10 or 20, and then you have to try to stack it up in 1 shot in order to hopefully dodge the swipe. QR code is just gonna eat your Belusion, and the Sapper is gonna eat your Belusion because he attacks every turn. Although because he only attacks once per turn, it's better on him than QR. That would have also been a pretty good fight for, you know, whenever you dodge, you gain 1 Spiness. But again, like, this wasn't a Spiness build in the end. This was a collateral damage build. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna try to kill the boss with my bombs. And then our payoff, we ended up getting the shock absorber at the very end. You know, because you don't need to do 1,000,000 damage to the bosses. You only need to do 5,000. You know, you don't have to scale that much. You look, the only HP that matters is your last 4. I'm talking because I'm happy. I'm happy that we won. So I'm rambling a little bit, but it was solid. And look, there you go. For all of you weirdos out there, let me look at the entries. Go to the first page of this. Any new ones? Weber. The enemy that these spiders have the most in common with is the QR boss. They share special movement code. I feel like a lot of enemies in this game share a special movement code, because a lot of enemies in this game are busted and don't work right. Castle lightning rod. So many lightning rods. There's a reason why I don't take targeted orbs anymore. You know, that's not true. I'll take certain orbs like the foot on Spinventor, because if you get a slime peg, you can upgrade it immediately and start getting multiple heals out of it quickly. While the spiderweb pegboards are quite divisive for how they drastically change up how the game is played, we were keen to combine them with the flickering pegs developed in the mines, and so we created new versions of the baddies and webbers to create a throwback board. I understand what they're implying there, divisive, because, you know, part of playing a Peggle roguelite is that you want to see the ball bouncing around a whole bunch, but with the webbed pegs, they hit the web peg and then they just kind of fall, which is not particularly engaging. But there's a lot of that in this game of not particularly engaging. Like the lightning rods. Good lord, I hate the lightning rods. And the mirrors, and the worms, and especially when you get a lightning rod in the back that prevents your targeted orbs from doing anything, a mirror in the front that means that all of your projectiles will bounce off of it, and then 3 worms because you're playing on Crucible 19. The game randomed 3 goddamn worms. Only your default refreshes, but in total there's 120 pegs. You'll most likely win the fight before you restore them all, though. Or you'll most likely die. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I think it's time for a break.